Aries, hey there, Melissa here to do your weekly love reading for the week of December 21st through the 27th. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's not going to resonate for all Aries. If it does resonate for you, I'd love a like and a subscribe from you. Anything you need to know about me, you can find in the About section of my channel, and anything you need to know about booking a personal reading or leaving the channel a donation, you can find in the description box below. Let's get at your love life, babies. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energy you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, and then a potential outcome between the two, as well as an overarching energy, anywhere from single to married, anywhere in between, whoever you have on your mind. The energy you're bringing to this connection is the Knight of Swords. The energy the person you have in mind is bringing is the Hermit card. Very opposite energies. So it's, well, let's see what's going on here. I'm not trying to laugh. Sorry, Aries. We got the Eight of Cups as your potential outcome, and then I just kind of see what's going on. I'm getting a story already here that we've got the Knight of Wands. Sorry, Sagittarian energy, by the way. We have the Six of Swords, which does indicate sort of walking away, as well as the Eight of Cups, which also indicates walking away. So we might be leaving one situation, cutting one situation off. We might have a lot of options and spoiled for choice, but I do see your your other half, maybe in one of those cups, one of those Seven of Cups there. But let's check this out. So it looks like there's passion between this person and you that you have in your mind. And we'll get more to the story. We'll clarify all of this. Just because the Eight of Cups is here does not mean you're necessarily walking away. I did see the Six of Swords as well, which would indicate also kind of moving on. But let's not jump any guns. Let's get to the story. You'll know if this resonates for you by the title that you clicked on this. But the Knight of Swords is your energy. I feel like you're certainly... I don't know that... I feel like this is kind of racing thoughts, and we'll get more. Again, we'll clarify everything. I feel like you're maybe even overanalyzing is what I'm seeing right now. Overanalyzing something, and we'll get to it. We got the Hermit card in their energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo. And this is somebody who is going through sort of a spiritual awakening. Somebody who is trying to find what really feeds their soul. The Eight of Cups is walking away from probably, I like to say, frivolous things. Things that maybe we liked on the surface, but we didn't really ever have a connection to. We're not walking away from a bunch of people we have a true deep love for. We're walking away from things that aren't conducive to us living our best life. Even if we liked what we saw, it didn't feed us. So let's keep on going here. These are interesting. These cards are coming with whole new meanings right now. Not necessarily meanings, but yeah, kind of. Still meaning the same thing. A lot of different words coming out for you right now. This is an interesting reading already. Aries, Bowberries, Banana Fana Fairies. Let's see here. One more shuffle. Yeah. Like there's so much indication of walking away and extreme passion. So it's like, I almost feel like you're the one walking away now. Okay, so you're ending out a cycle. I feel like you're having racing thoughts. I feel like you have a lot of options, which does not surprise me. Aries might be the most attractive in the bunch. Definitely the most attractive in the bunch. Everybody has their own little thing. Aries, you're just the most attractive. Poor you. So let's see. You are going to be clarifying or clearing up whatever is. I feel like there's something not being talked about right now. I feel like you're thinking about talking about it, but you haven't yet. And I do think you're going to go in with communication and let them know whatever it is. We'll get more to the story. I could be totally seeing this incorrectly, but I feel like you're walking away trying to end out some cycles of your own. One of them being maybe being in relationships that aren't really deep, true, and loving. They're just kind of passionate and on the surface. Again, you like what you see, but you don't necessarily feel any true, deep connection with them. And maybe you're just in a space where you're like, you know what? I don't really want anything frivolous anymore. Sometimes frivolous works for us. Sometimes it doesn't. No judgments from me either way, but it looks like maybe you've been in a more frivolous situation with this person and you like them and you really are attracted to them. But it's almost seeming like, but you've realized for some reason, and I don't know what triggered this in you. Definitely you're thinking a lot about it, but I feel like you've realized that's all it is. Like, it's just passion and attraction, physical, and there's no true connection. And we'll get more to the story. You have the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is my favorite card in your whole energy here, because I feel like whatever, no matter what you guys have gone through, I feel like clarity is coming. Rather that be the universe kind of being more clear with you about what to do at this point, or you being clear with them, but it means the conclusion to a confusing situation. So it means clarity is coming for you and in turn them. All right, let's get more on their energy. The Knight of Wands shows up twice, so you really could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Virgo at this time. Or any sign, obviously. I'm just bringing up people like to hear what, or a Pisces. People like to hear what signs show up, and I just give whatever comes strongly to the forefront. I just threw everything everywhere. Pisces tried to pop out again here, by the way. So your person is feeling in the dark, and I think that's what's going on here. Aries, is that maybe you have decided they're not, you guys are not for each other. Not, nobody's better than. We don't have to do that game anymore. We're all adults here, but I think you have decided you guys are not for each other, and I do think they're moving on as well. I do think they are feeling, I feel like they're moving on in their mind. I feel like this connection has ended in the 3D or 5D, but I think that you are going to bring clarity to this person at this time. Sorry, I was filling out this moon card, what it means here, and it just does mean that they are trying to recover from whatever's going on here. They're trying to recover from it, and it looks like they're feeling unsure, insecure, and that when you do the communicating and ending of the confusion and bringing clarity to them, they will really be able to focus on their healing. I mean, they are in some serious healing mode. All three of these cards indicate some type of healing. Getting over something and really finding out what means what to them, and this indicates true deep emotion, as well as just really kind of feeling low down and unsure of themselves. So I think that this clarity is going to be mandatory for them. It's the part that people are trying to avoid the uncomfortable situation of letting something go or being clear about it, that you don't want to hurt somebody or whatever. And it really hurts more to be in the dark. It really hurts more to be unsure. Of course, if this person was built with great faith, things would be different, but I don't feel like I don't feel like there's a lot of faith going on this end. So any clarity given would be, even though it might feel like you're hurting their feelings, it would be beneficial to them. It might hurt it's going to hurt their feelings. If you guys have love here, or they have love for you, it looks like, looking like yours is more on the surface with them. It looks like, again, and not only will the clarity, giving them clarity help them, it will help you. It helps you in your communication, and realizing that communicating clearly is actually always the answer. And no matter how uncomfortable we think it's going to be, and we try to avoid conflict, we try to avoid communication a lot of our lives, and when we realize that, oh my god, even if the communication we have to give isn't great communication, like it's not good news, communicating still is going to be the winner of all things, and it really gives a freedom. There might be a friendship here, a good friendship here, after being clear with them, you know what I mean? We always try to avoid things that we think, as humans, we think we know what's going to happen. Well, we're going to talk to them, they're going to get freaked out, they're going to yell at us, this is going to happen. No, they're just going to be like, I can move on now. I can actually do, my recovering that I need to do from this situation. And probably, I'm guessing, you guys were in on the surface situation. I'm guessing there was pain here from way before you. So, and it's nobody's fault, ever. So, it's like, but clear communication, no matter what the situation or circumstances is always going to be the answer. Clear communication. As we walk away, I think what it's saying is like, there was too much, you guys were trying to fight too hard for this or in this. You guys might have been fighting each other. In either case, it's like you're both feeling just defeated and wounded and ready for a break. And what it's saying here is that when you do communicate clearly to this person that this is over and that you're walking away, there's going to be this, new opportunities for you to work well on teams with others, not just in love, maybe in love too, but you're going to have a new, it's like clearing space, energy space in your area. So clearing that space is going to invite new loving connections, caring connections, quality connections in. Again, not just in love. This can be in all areas of your life. That's cool. So yeah, the outcome is the 8 of Cups walking away. The 7 of Wands, which I really like to think of as you're not fighting anymore. You're not fighting for this connection. You're not actually fighting for to try to hold on to something that isn't meant for you. And you're just kind of putting the wands down and taking time. You know, if you have to fight for it, I feel like if you have to fight for it, it was never yours. That's the reality. And I feel like the wounded warrior is like, we've been at battle for too long, bro. Let's let this go. And when you let it go, new caring connections come in. That is what I'm getting right now for you, Aries. Let's see what we got here. Harmony. I love it because this, I feel like it's very similar to the 3 of Pentacles. It says, you are able to feel loving, balanced connection with everything. And that is, I believe, when you're communicating clearly with yourself and clearly with the Creator, that will cause clear communication between you and this person, you and everybody else. It's just really about getting in tune with your spirit and really finding what feeds your passion. Wow, sorry, this went on and on now, so I thought we were done here. But and it's about finding what feeds your passions, your true deepest desires. And then once you do that, once you communicate clearly with your own spirit, it gives you so much freedom to communicate clearly with everyone else. I don't know why I all of a sudden can't speak. And form caring connections, quality connections with others. I love you so much, Aries. Oh wait, let's get to some dice. It says a Cancer and the lucky